Hey guys, welcome back to Buzzer2Buzzer. Alrighty guys, so yesterday in the city of Chicago in Illinois, guys, we found out breaking news. Is it even breaking news? The Bears quarterback situation, it's been up in the air. We had so much hope, starting off in a couple months ago, Deshaun Watson, we might trade for Deshaun. And then it became, Russell Wilson wanting a trade, him listing one of the teams of him wanting to be traded to, the Chicago Bears. Never in a million years would that ever happen. A star quarterback like Russ saying he wants to come to the Bears. We go to there, we're at the 5-star resort, all inclusive in the Bahamas, chilling, looking like that's something. We're taking the Carnival cruise right there. It's looking nice. We're about to have an all-star QB. And then it's like the pandemic hits. The people on the cruise get stuck. Nobody has any idea what's going on. I don't even know what we do. We're at a 1-star motel up somewhere where we don't even know, a country which doesn't even exist. And we sign Andy Dalton to a 1-year, $10 million deal. Andy Dalton. Not Russell Wilson. Not Deshaun Watson, not even Sam Darnold. Andy Dalton. Guys, I don't even know what to say. What do we think about this?
Before Orion and Harsh go off on their whatever tangents saying that I still have hope for the Bears, I'm just going to say I called it right here. I warned all of you guys so many times in our live. Orion was like, have fun when Sam Darnold throws a DK out here next year. I was like, that ain't going to happen. Look what happens. I said, you're not getting Russell Wilson. The Bears went all out. I think it was they had 3 first-rounders, Khalil Mack and Akeem Hicks, right? That was a trade.
And a third-rounder.
And a third round for Russell Wilson. Then the Seahawks said, no, I told you guys that's what happened. Have fun with Andy Dalton. The Bears' history of trash QBs is still going on. So have fun next season.
I wouldn't get too excited just yet. It'll be, Adam Schefter said, the Seahawks don't want to trade Russell Wilson for now. That was the quotation, that was used. I think this comes down to the pandemic, really. Seahawks haven't had time to look for a replacement yet. It's going to take a while to judge these quarterbacks in the draft and judge all the picks. And so I think the offer was really good in terms of Seahawks standpoint, but I just think it's too early in the process. And I think Russ will get traded at some point to the Bears. I believe it's going to be sometime during the draft. I don't see that relationship working out, and I really think Russ wants to come to Chicago. As for Andy Dalton, I'm excited for the Red Rifle to come to Chicago. I can't wait to see what he does here. Maybe we go 3-13 or 4-12 next year. It's going to be a fun season. This has brought me back in the full circle for my Chicago Bears hopes, quarterback hopes. I was always set, this past season that Bears were going to draft a quarterback, whether it be Trey Lance or trading up to get Justin Fields or Mac Jones, as long as it's not Kyle Trask. That's a different conversation, And then with these rumors with Watson and with Wilson, I kind of got caught up. And, I'm going back to where I was at the beginning of the season. I'm okay with them drafting a quarterback. If they get it right, they get it right. If they get it wrong, well, they're going to be gone and they'll get another chance. Whoever the new GM and head coach is, maybe Lovie Smith again, wouldn't be opposed. But looking past that, I think, it's sad the Wilson thing didn't work out. I think Andy Dalton plays the same role Mike Glennon did in Trubisky's first year, most likely going to get benched for whoever the quarterback they bring in is. And I'm excited to see who they draft.
What are we, like 4 years ago when we were drafting Trubisky? The whole process. Why? They're wasting our childhood, man. We grew up watching. We're like, it's coming now. It's coming now. No, now we're talking about going back to the draft. Man, it's the years where we should be building around people like Allen Robinson, David Montgomery, and we're saying go back to the draft? We're really going to go back to the draft, start from a day one? We're trying to give birth to a new QB and raise them in front of our eyes? Man, college is coming up. You guys are looking to move out. Go to a different state. Different state, does that mean a different team? I don't know if that, switching up the alliances. But at this point, restarting the whole process, we're all 17, 18, seeing everything go down again, the heartbreaks, seeing the wins against the Lions, they were honestly so much fun to watch. You think about the past, and now you're thinking about the future where you're starting from literal ground zero. At this point, it's sad to say, but my Russell Wilson hopes have died down a bit. But already, like you said, still got hope for a draft night. You never know what can happen. If anything, I would have been more happy if we took a chance on Jameis Winston. If we took Ryan Fitzmagic, he could have made some magic even in this city of Chicago. Wordless right here, speechless. Not much more to say. Yes, it's just time to go back to Trey Lance, Kyle Trask. Who's looking like in the draft now?
Well, realistically, right, Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, and Trey Lance are all expected to be top 10 picks. Or sorry, Mac Jones. So they're all expected to be top 10 picks, and it's very unlikely the Bears are able to, get enough to trade up since so many teams this year that need a quarterback. And so, for me, the realistic option is Trey Lance or Mac Jones, whoever falls out of the top 10, and maybe the 12, 13 spot is actually reasonable to trade up to. Looking past that, if the Bears draft Kyle Trask, I don't know what to say. Watching his college tape, he has the same tendencies that Mitchell Trubisky does today. Too much movement in the pocket, bouncing around, slight pressure puts him on edge. And if the Bears draft Kyle Trask, it's going to be another painful 4 years.
Well, guys, those are our thoughts on Andy Dalton coming to the Chicago Bears. As you guys can see, we are all so excited. But I guess we all got a little glimmer of hope. Aryan, Andy Dalton turns into a franchise QB. It could be a Disney Cinderella story. Who knows? Honestly, in the future is uncertain like a lot of things. But Andy Dalton, you're up, my guy. You're a Chicago QB, so we got to love you. We love Mr. Trubisky Harsh. Idolize Mr. Trubisky Harsh. I hope you idolize our guy, Andy Dalton, for the next year in a similar manner. And only the future will tell. Guys, as always, be sure to like button, subscribe, and comment down below. What are your honest thoughts about Andy Dalton coming to the Bears? Remember, there's always hope for a better future with Russ. On that thought, guys, take care. Catch you guys on the next one.